Garcia on first down. Flush to his right. Got this complete to the rookie out of UMass, Andy Isabella. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay. Back to throw. Garcia eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Now Garcia on play action. This one caught by Isabella. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 8 more yards this time coming off back-to-back first down pickups.
Look at me. Deep grip.
Now Garcia to throw. Off the play fake. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Go.
Garcia now on 3rd and 2. He finds his target, Fuller. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Garcia. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
Ready? Here's 2nd and 8. Buying time to his left. That ball complete to Isabella. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line.
That's good.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. 11 more on that one. And 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Check 24.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. 2nd and 6. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. To throw on 3rd down. Moyer. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. 2nd and 5. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll be 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. It's taken on the 25. A great return there of 22 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
5. Hey, 25 to Mike. We got 25 to Mike.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Go.
It's south, baby. That's baby south.
Hey, 25 to Mike. We got 25 to Mike. Here we go.
Here's Garcia to throw on 2nd down. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Moyer. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
On the set.
Watch the slant.
Check 50. Check 50. Smooth.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Moyer. He's going to air one out. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Now.
Garcia operating from the gun, escaping the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Get in the weight room. He's checking. Crash.
Hey, 25 to Mike. We got 25 to Mike.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
I'm coming after you.
The play fake. Garcia. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw. Garcia. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This from 54 yards away. And this one is right through. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, one of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On 1st and 10, Moyer firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completions.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
On 2nd down. It's Bates, and he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the gun, Moyer. And his throw here is incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open. and it would have been an easy throw.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off right around the 43. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Ready, set.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Blue Dan, blue Dan. My 40, my 40.
Like,
It's game situation. Let's go. Let's go.
Now Garcia looking to throw on 2nd down. He's letting this one go. And that's caught inside the 30. 36 yards on the play. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
At the 24-yard line.
ready to break.
We got 25 to Mike. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Switch, switch. Slam, slam.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Set, ready, 30 base.
They're going to need some therapy after this. Check 4.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
Watch twins. Watch twins.
Now Garcia to throw. Throwing on 3rd and long. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th.
132 fighter. Go, go. Look at me. Zipper.
Hey, 25 to Mike. We got 25 to Mike. Man out, man out, man out.
Five.
Garcia now throwing on 4th down. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Middle, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Makes the score Buccaneers 31. Cowboys nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
At their own 22-yard line.
Come on.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cowboys. pass. A big play there. 78 yards. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. Well, look, this is a team, Charles, they faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Exit. At 25 to Mike. We're going 25 to Mike.
2nd and 3. Dancing to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Here's Garcia. From the gun, he'll throw. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Go.
They'll try and run for it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
6-6. Pull it high. Hey, Haywood.
Garcia operating from the gun. Steps away to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Operating from the gun. Garcia. Line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down.
We got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Check. Lucky. At 25 to Mike. Hey, seam 6. All day, defense, all day. Get it.
On 4th down, Garcia under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Set, ready? 50, plant.
Watch the run.
Throwing on 1st down, Moyer. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're going to face a third down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Looking to throw. Moyer. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
On 4th down, Moyer. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on down's the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out. Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. There he goes right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now,
and it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
Tacked on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt. Now, that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
Hey. Let's go.
Now Garcia throwing after the interception. Flush to his right. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Isabella. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open?
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Check 50.
To throw again. Moyer. And he comes back with one complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. This quarterback now just 7 of 15 so far, but he's got a 1st and 10. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
15 line. 15 line. 59 mark. Check 59. We don't want this. 5.
On first down, Moyer. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
Let's go now. 18 Gator. And here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Deep river.
On first and 10, Moyer under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game, check, got that done. Win a wild card game, big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.
I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got... It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spin. Made it, kill it, and did it again. I'm ready in 10, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top on the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throw it, blinding my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mid dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Know you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off.
tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Made it kill it and did it again. But it's in, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. Feel like Ginger from Casino. Aces up my sleeve though. Right before I leave, I step like I'm Dino. Think I'm part Italian. Blame that on Gino. Snowflake the medallion. The skin on cappuccino. I don't kiss and tell. Keep your distance from myself. Fettuccine with the snails in a 5-star hotel. And I wish he's well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate petty bills. They can't get it by themselves.
That's why you treat my friend good, but not too good. I give them too much, then they don't need me. I give them just enough.
I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. I'ma get it either way. I don't even gotta say what I want when I want. They just put it on my plate. I could get it right away. Take you through my day to day. Wake and pray, make that play. Get some good at my place. There's some on the way. Cause my bro's on the way. I got stones on my gold. I got loads in my safe. Had a 7-figure summer, so I'm putting on some weight. Set up getting thick, so I put it on display.
With this round here, I make a joke. Everybody laughs. I know I'm funny, but I'm not that funny.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself, yeah.
Big numbers, 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this a jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad beat pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more desto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, don't make pesos. Hit your sauce, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board like I'm keeping score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted.
that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist, man, check the wrist, man, got him hot. Hey, man, can't ball like this, man, Lord. Past the pig skin, when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me, cause her blame, she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep it score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to guard.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 in the bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts. Whole team counting, that's a big number.
Blow your mind.
Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Ay. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Yeah. Friday, payday, run it back. Ay. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. Ay. I cop a car, I run it back. Yeah. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello? That's the Jag calling. Let me click over real quick to let my Jag talk it. I eat it, ooh, Pac-Man. That's the way my neck talking. Right? I ain't never coming back the way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack, my bad. But I'm past that with a NASDAQ. That's cash when the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'ma grab raw man. When it come back, I'ma give back my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit. I'm glad when the check missed the direct hit. I'm sad like, who's that knocking at my window? My window. They say that it's the money, I'm like tenfold. Over and out. That's gon' make you fuck like a limbo. She said she not a, she an Ooh, why you do that like that? It's a lot of money, why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Ay. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Yeah. Friday, payday, run it back. Ay. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. Ay. I cop a car, I run it back. Yeah. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back.
I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the ass like I don't know no bill. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real.
Ready?
Yeah,
70, Indy.
Say this one for your photo reel. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, I got it,
go.
I got it. You want it, you have it, you got it. What's that? Just skirt the lot. Go ahead, jump it, hop on it, hop on it. Run for your prom, when you post the pocket, your projects. Pain driven, itching, drumming. Look how far we coming. Heartbeat, put a
50, plant.
do it. Ain't built for a weekend. Sweet, this sugar. One man army, but you deep. Watch what you doing. Them and out the clay. Do what you could. I do this for the family. I might just blow my wheel.
Ready?
So for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous. I effortlessly show them skills.
Ten logo.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Never stop the ass like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah.
Down.
This way.
60 or. Go.
Say this one for your photo reel. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't got it. I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, so suspenseful. I'm up in the field. Saw it in my eyes, it was the Tiger Hill. Gon' jump off the line and see the flag field. Rewrite your history, I'm this line right here. Your best bet be ahead. This is to get rich and dead trying. This ain't never new, I just be 10 steps instead. Snooze, I won't
Here we go. 8-3.
do what you can to
Roll
do, make
out.
it next move your best.
Get it.
I do this skills.
95. Ready, ready. 60 out, big grip, big grip. Here we go. Set, go. Go now. 18 Gator. Hit it.
Let me find out my team ballin'. You look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on,
Ready,
took a loss,
ready,
but I
ready.
stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what. Fourth down, Hail Mary, no punch. Like every time I touch down, I gotta stunt. Randy Moss, yeah, my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for? Check the stats up, you can check the scoreboard. Check the stats, Jay Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. If you ain't a winner, then don't come around. On my way to another city, it's a touchdown. Underlay, yeah, I gotta get it in a rush now. Let them hate, try to knock me down, but we got up now. You say that you ballin', keep it real though. Why I never saw you in the field though? Easy, it's a field goal. I've been grinding for a minute and I'm still going. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out.
Let's go.
Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
Okay, ready? Ready, ready? Got it? Shoot! Ready, ready! 60 oar! Look at me, zipper! Yo, 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 go, go! Hey, go, go!
I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Have so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. 5 days straight, no rest, oh well. Don't need no scale. I've been on my, I don't need no help. Always getting money, rains, no sleet, hell. Keep it on me 'cause my name rings bells. People see me and can't help themselves. See me and
Go now! 60 pitch!
I wouldn't wanna be anybody else. I never used to think I'd be a magazine cover. They keep on trying to find a ways to push my buttons. I came out of the jungle where it rained and it thunder, but I bring the heat like the summer.
Ready, set,
I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It
Ready,
took
break.
me so long getting back to my right mind. 5 days straight, no rest, oh well. Don't need no scale. I've been on my, I don't need no help.
Big grip,
Always
big
getting
grip.
money, rains, no sleet, hell. Every day I wear my thumb, I don't get to take off. The haters get up, I'm ready like lift off. I
nothing ever lasts long. Always beating me on. Taking all these trips, I had to go and get a passport. I'm just trying to live, I don't know what the mad for. I just had to do it, got a really big bag for. Went to mama crib and getting money, you gotta ask for. I'm tired of complaining, I gotta fix change my situation. Looking at the view outside, I thought it would never change. Every day, but that don't stop the money making. If you want it, go and take it, ain't no point in hesitating. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind.
Here we go, now! Let's go! 15, say hut!
It's lonely on top of the throne. I ain't the king of the pawn. Hop on the jet across the globe.
Ready!
Is my homie, there's so many milk. Bird in my dome like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it snow. I'm 30 and tell you Sylvester Stallone. They showing me love for my city. Gangs ain't hippies. Women like Nick, you know what I'm about. I'm not the stereotypes. They do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Give everyone draws. I'm not a guard. Go hard with the squad. I'm playing my part. I'm the born. Rings of the team. I feel Jackson and hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making it.
70, Indy.
I'm worried about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me, just win for me. Don't kill for me, just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together, leave the bill for me like.
Ready? 50, plant. 80 weapons. Lead grip.
Walk inside the talk. Take it higher, that's a god. And I'm a heart, no, I give it all I've got. Walk on the talk. Take it higher, that's a god. Never stopping, that's a must. Always winning, never lost.
On the ready.
GPS another loss. GPS another
61, Max, hit it.
Who do it better than me? Vision on 2020. BBS, company. Determination, laser focus. Banging all they know. They taking notice.
Ready? 10 Lobo. Ready?
Determination, laser focus. Banging on they know they taking notice.
Ready? Go! Shoot! Come on, set! 60, let's go! Down! 10-2, snap! Ready? Leo! Huh. Ready up? Get it! Set! 60 Pittsburgh! General West! Cut out! Here we go! Set! 8, read! 5! Here we go! Please grip it! Ready? Let go! Let's go! Hit it! On the double. Ready? Ready? Shoot!
30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love it, hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got
go now.
Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew.
Let's go now. 60 out.
Hotel, get a bird's eye view. Hotel, get a waiting room. Read a magazine, while you wait for me. Baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got blocks, I have some just the shoes. Okay, 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Okay,
set, ready, 18, get it.
Coming too. Cash comes in ones. Throw it, celebrate some news. I do pull up the garage, pull out. Head on and hood on, pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one, they wanna keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets and nets, I think my bread is hard as a crouch on receipts in my pocket, don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love it, hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left touchdown. Touchdown.
Leap river, leap river.
Hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her 1,000.
Come on, set. 70, Indy. Straight on travel.
Recess on my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables.
Go.
Now half the meals got tentacles. Half the ever seen a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it. That's what happens when you got dreams closer than a mountain. All your boys got expensive habits. I know what they're thinking. They don't even gotta say it. Nope. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous.
Down.
I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need to make it. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball. No game. Okay. All my girls, they love it, hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left touchdown.
Ready, ready. Here we go, set, 10 Lobo. Top two. Here we go. 60 or let's go. Let's go. Now. Ready, ready. 60 Pittsburgh.
Ain't no fading us. I ain't really saying much. Actions be louder than words, man. I just wanna be heard for your mom to your pop to the beat.
Here we go. 8 read. Get it. Let's go now. All right. Ready? 6-5. All right. 18 Gator. Pilot, leap river. Leap river. Ready? 6, set, go. Come on, set. 18 Gator. Go. Hit it. Down. Indy. Ready, ready? Set 50, plant. Now. Shoot. Here we go, set, 30 base. Go, go. Go. Here we go. 10 now. Okay, ready? Say hut. Let's go. Get it. Ready, ready! 10-2 stop. Ready? Got it. Blue draw corkers. Alert, alert. 5. Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. Big rip, big rip.
Big like a lineman. She want bring the lines in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even
go now. 8 read.
With the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in.
Go.
Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why I do not get violent. Hey, cause he gave me patience. Hey, swear that all makes sense.
Set, ready? 90 Wolf. Hit it. Ready, set. 61, Matchbox Light.
Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me, cause I'm going big.
Ready, ready?
Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me, cause I'm
ready, break.
Going big, going bigger.
Shoot.
Postmates, how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver, but I'm still a hot boy. Cool it down, let it simmer. Hey,
on the ready.
Got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer.
Hut, go.
Only what I give her, and she let it call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, yeah, I'm saucing. People at the bank see me often.
60 outlaw.
She gave me the that's the boss is.
Now.
Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, then went all in. Throwing up the game, ain't no fun.
Ready, ready.
Make my mama stop working, that's the promise. Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm time to bring the bass back.
Hut. Ready? 18 Gator. General West. Get it. Come on, set. 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie. Hold up.
We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life.
Ready?
Those my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Those my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black.
Down.
Every single
18
last one
Gator.
got my back.
Leaf River.
20
Leaf River.
brothers, that's 20 goons in a ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna
70
do?
Indy.
I'm highly favored. Don't wanna blame me. No conversation, ain't got time for no debate.
Hey, go.
It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. I'ma run to the bread until we all got them baguettes.
Go, 50, plant.
Cause we coming for the check.
Recon, 132 fighter.
We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Knows my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. We ain't gon' run.
Here we go. 30 base.
I can never switch, not a day in my life.
Christian travel.
Knows my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we
Ready?
die, die, die.
Let's go. 10 Lobo. Shoot. Ready, ready. 60 orange.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my.
Here we go.
Jump in the
10 two-star.
No man, man, oh there with the
Hey,
hands.
Alpha.
Thought they could
Now.
guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash, foot in the gas. I will not crash.
Let's go now. 60 Pittsburgh.
Dash, honey yard, dash, honey yard, dash, honey yard,
6-6.
dash, yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damages. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition
ready?
up like a animal.
8,
Don't the
read.
game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Hit dials, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield,
Get it.
just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years blessed, wait, tears is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not
Ready
crash.
up.
They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone.
Topper,
Watch me
topper.
celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man. Oh, there
Ready?
with the hands. Thought they could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash, foot in the gas. I will not crash.
90
Honey
Wolf.
yard, dash, honey yard, dash,
Five.
honey yard, dash, honey yard, dash, honey yard, dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. There's no need in keeping it low key. I can cover the D like a turkey, or run straight to
Ready?
the D like a train.
60 outlaw.
This shit, we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game.
jet bomber.
I hear a
What
lot
do
of
you jet
trash
bomber?
talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the jets, the coach regret even letting them stay
Big
in the
rip,
game.
big rip.
See my route took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, move.
Come on,
magic.
set.
Now watch me
18
shoot through the
Gator.
traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every
Set, go.
facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. Honey yard, dash. Honey yard, dash.
Ready.
Honey yard, dash. Honey yard, dash.
Pilot,
Honey
64,
yard,
weak.
dash.
Hit it. Down. 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie. Ready, ready.
And gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog.
Set. 18 Gator. Shoot. Here we go. Set. 70 Indy.
This be
Let's
the
go.
green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know where Mace, Pops, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs
Here we go,
off
here we
your
go.
head, all being moved
50
in a
plant.
frenzy. To blend
Now.
be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rocking over pearls. In the
3, 218, chop. Yep. Hey,
Can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind?
Ready. 10 Lobo. Protein spill. Get it.
It was time to get it lit. We got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a break. Cardio Kingpin.
60 or.
And you know we can't wait to bring spins.
Blue draw corker.
Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints we rock. We earn 30 years so you can say we got. We turn live off the board, unlike you and your chest man. We installed out in you.
Go now. 10-2 stop. 80 weapons.
Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing, relieving the kings of all crowns. Are you ready? Are you set?
Fire.
Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady. To the letter, right? Turn it up, y'all keep it flow. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool?
Set, ready? 60 Pittsburgh.
Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Turn it up, y'all peak flow.
61 Leaf River. Leaf River. Set up. 8 Reed.
Are you ready?
Central West.
Jump to the
go.
rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter, right? Turn it up, we giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind.
On the double.
Can you rock it like rockets, fool? Close encounter of what kind?
Recon 132 fighter. Hey, Charlie. Hit it.
But can you rock it like rocket fuel?
Okay, break.
Yeah.
Break. Ready, ready.
One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic.
90
All
Wolf.
we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways,
66
think I need
Wolf
to change
two.
my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I
On
love
the
him
set.
for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams
Chopper,
reality, not
chopper.
going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back to
Hey,
you.
hey, go.
Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle.
You ready?
You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm
jet
ready
bombers,
to crumble.
jet bombers.
Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the
Hey,
muscle.
echo.
Oh yeah,
Now.
oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. And I've been magic.
Come on, set.
With the gang, we
Huh.
all out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have? Look in the mirror,
Down.
now I'm feeling
8
like
to
a
10.
savage. Tell my son I love him for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie in my
15,
face?
cut out.
People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use up, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had
Here
to
we
watch
go,
for the Jakes. On
70,
the road, they go
Indy.
crazy, I get 80 a show. Say
Big
my
rip,
money,
big
stack
rip.
it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Get drown out my problems,
Go.
let me
50, plant, pilot, 64, win.
with the gang, we ball out, it can
Go.
get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me?
Ready,
and
ready.
didn't have?
30 back, hit it.
In the mirror now, feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him for him, I'ma make